March Madness is, of course, in full swing now, and even though the NCAA prohibits selling or advertising alcohol during the tournament, apparently that's true, I did not know that, many of us will indeed have a beer in hand as we watched. So for the 7th year in a row, what we've done is constructed our own brackets in an attempt to find the best brews.
Here at Church Key and Birch Marley, we are excited to be once again partnering with the Washington Post for the annual Beer Madness tournament. Most notable this year is that due to the burgeoning craft beer scene, we've decided to do the tournament solely around 32 wonderful local brewers. March Madness pits 64 different teams in college basketball against one another, gradually winnowing it down to the champion. We're going to be a little bit easier on our tasters this year. We're doing 32 teams, and each team is a local brewer. Our tasting panel is really cool as well. We've developed this system where we have 4 craft beer lovers culled from submissions to the Washington Post. They write it and try to convince us why they deserve to be part of the Beer Madness tasting panel. And then we have 4 kind of professional tasters on the other side. So we have a congressman, we have a mixologist, a cheesemonger, and even a chef from the area all sitting down. And now that's 4 and 4. And then Greg Keatsock, who is the beer writer for the Washington Post, he sits as the 9th blind judge as well, just so we never have any ties or anything like that. All 9 of them will taste. They will choose a winner, but maybe more importantly, if they provide hopefully colorful commentary on why they chose that particular beer over the others, and that's really fun.
You know, we want to really sound like we know what we're talking about. I mean, I know a good beer when I taste it, but that's not adequate when you're doing this sort of a tasting. One has to, you know, be much more explicit and, you know, definitive in why this one's good and why that one's a little better. And so the flavor wheel helps. And I have also brought about 10 sheets of adjectives that one can apply to beer.
Taste is so subjective, and it's so influenced by our predisposed notion. So on paper, you could look, and this happens every year, and look at 2 different beers and go, oh, obviously this one's better than the other. And in many cases, quite the opposite comes out of this panel.
Maybe you'll find out at the very end that the beer that you wouldn't be caught dead drinking is the one that you picked as your favorite of the night.
Okay, so here's how this will work. Each week, we will pick a group of winners, building up to the final champion announced on April 23rd, and you can have your voice heard as well by going to WashingtonPost.com/beer-madness to cast your vote. That's it for us for tonight. We will fold things up. Hope to see you back here tomorrow.